What is up, guys? Papa Druids here, and today I actually want to talk to you about something called Call of Duty Online. Now, this is very unique in my opinion, and I feel that Activision is really holding out on a lot of us Americans and British and anyone who's not Chinese. Well, anyone who's not from China, essentially, because they made a free-to-play Call of Duty that is, well, it's PC only, but it's online and there's campaign, but it has a better graphics engine because, well, you know, unlike the US, for some reason, some stupid reason, China's government decided to make gaming consoles illegal, so it's PC only. However, that means that they upped the graphics engine, so it has a better graphics engine. It's using something like Modern Warfare 3's or Modern Warfare 2's graphics engine, because those two CODs had the best graphics engine in my opinion so far. And pretty much it's a mix of stuff from basically like a bundle, but it's in the same Call of Duty. It's from like COD 4 to Black Ops. All your favorite maps in that, and all your favorite guns. Like, you actually could play like a Modern Warfare 2 map with a Black Ops gun, or like a COD 4 map with a Modern Warfare 2 gun. And then there's also like they have their own maps too, like that are just Call of Duty Online exclusive. And I really don't like that, you know, Activision is saying, oh, let's give the Chinese a free Call of Duty to get the kids all hooked. Like, it's like, that's like what a drug dealer does to get someone hooked on drugs. Like, they would give you like the first 1 or 2 times like for free, or like the first time for free, and then the second time at like a discount maybe, and then they start charging you. But the thing is, though, Activision is giving them all of this when us Americans or British or whatever, anyone who's not Chinese, you know, we've been playing COD for years and we've always had to pay. Not only that, but the content and the gameplay was not as good in the ones that they provided for us as the one that's getting provided for the Chinese. So the problem is, even if there was a way that we can play, or find a way we could play Call of Duty Online in America, one problem is the servers are going to be in China, so our pings are going to be through the roof. Like, I'm from Long Island, New York, and I have Cablevision, but I have the Optimum Ultra, so I have like the best bandwidth. Cablevision provides me like 94 megabits per second download and like 35 upload. It's pretty good, even though it's not fiber optic, it's just standard cable. But even if you have like Fios or Google Fiber, this is going to be like, our pings are going to be really high. And I heard some talk of some gamers talking about making a private server in the US, or private servers, but the problem with that is that'd be very expensive. Unlike you know, just having, like, it'd be very expensive to, you know, have a server and maintain a server and all that stuff. Honestly, the reason why Activision is doing this is because they're all about the money, as we all know. They don't really care as much about the gameplay. They're all about the money, and I really don't like that. Their way of making money is just giving the Chinese something that all the Call of Duty players want to have. And by the way, I'll post a link in the description to some gameplay, some Call of Duty Online gameplay, so you can see what COD Online looks like and how it's played. And then I saw a guy's commentary. It was really good. It was in English because he took gameplay, obviously, he found on the internet, and then he put it on. He commentated over it, and well, this gameplay you're watching right now, this is all me. But it, you know, I think, you know, they should really make this in America. I think the best way to do it is, if they really want to make a lot of money, screw COD Ghosts I mean, this looks a lot better. What you could do is, what they could do, they can make it like, you know how you guys know, I'm sure you guys know how Minecraft is. It's like you have to pay 20 bucks or 25 bucks or I don't know. But then like you could play the game online forever or something like that, just like regularly buying a game. If you paid for a subscription to COD Online, I feel like they would make a lot of money if everybody throughout the world, you know, China, US, England, whatever, paid for a subscription and then had the game forever. But it would be great though if it was PC only, because, or if more people had PCs, because then it's not like, oh, I play Xbox, I play PlayStation, oh, like my best friend plays Xbox and I play PlayStation, I can't play COD with him or whatever. Like, it'd be great. But also, like, luckily the PS4 is really dominating over the Xbox One, so it's going to be, like, most people are going to get the PS4. I mean, they could make a console version of this now with this, because the next-gen consoles are going to have better specs than the consoles right now, because the consoles right now can play these games at, like, what, like 60 frames per second. But, like, the next-gen consoles could probably go higher, because they're going to be, like the PS4 is going to be the same as, like, a mid-range gaming PC. It's not going to be as good as like a high-end. It's going to be better than like what is the consoles today. Like the consoles today are probably going to be like, now like compared to new consoles, probably going to be like low-end gaming PCs, like something that you don't really want to buy. But this gameplay, it looks like it requires a lot of skill. It has guns from all the Call of Duties pretty much. It's, well, from the Modern Warfare series. It's looks like it's made by Infinity Ward, because it's a lot of, except the fact is, sorry for me stuttering. Except the fact is, they have Nuketown in there, because the Nuketown from Black Ops 1. Although, you know, honestly, I think Activision just making this like a regular Call of Duty, but charging a subscription to everybody is like the best way for them to make money, and it's the most fair, so that, you know, we Americans can play too, because it's going to be a lot of work if we were to set up private servers of this game, because, you know, for one, we have to pay, so you have to set up and pay for the private server or servers, and then two, we have to know somebody who lives in China who has the game, so he could somehow give us the files so we can play the game. And mostly, I don't think, I mean, probably a good amount of Americans do, but I don't know anybody who does, and I don't know anybody in China, and I don't know anybody who does. But if these servers, like, if we could set up private servers, that'd be great. I would love that. Even if the servers are on the West Coast and I'm from Long Island, New York, I would rather play on a server that's in California than play on a server that's in China, because my ping actually wouldn't be too bad if it was in Cali. But it would be, I would expect everybody's pings, if we somehow got to play on these Chinese servers, I would expect everybody's pings probably to be higher than 250 ping. And that is like a 2-bar connection in the 250s, but it's closer to a 1-bar than a 3-bar. It's just like kind of like a mid-range to shitty 2-bar, and no one really wants that. Everyone wants the good 4-bar, or if you have a really shitty internet service provider, or if you have a really if you are cheap and you pay for the shittiest bandwidth, you can get a 3-bar. You would like to, like my buddy, I have a friend, his name's Duvall. He has Verizon DSL, and DSL is really bad, because DSL, unlike, you know, Cablevision, Fios and whatnot, DSL is phone lines. Like, he doesn't even have an internet line going to his house, and he gets really high pings on everything, so I have to host everything if I play with him, and then he's okay, but occasionally he'll have a lag spike. But I really think that, you know, they should do that. And another thing with this game is you can customize your own characters. First time in Call of Duty I've ever seen that, which is really cool. customize their looks, their guns, their classes. Another problem, if we were able to play this game, is that a lot of it, well, when they talk and stuff, it's all in English, but a lot of the stuff, like, I don't know if I killed someone and it would say buzzkill, that's all in Chinese, and I don't know if like it said like if I got a kill streak, if when it tells you the key bindings for, you know, what key to press, you know, in order to drop a predator missile or to, you know, have a UAV or whatever, or a spy plane. If it's in Chinese, like, you don't know what key to press, because I mean, I don't know Chinese, and you have to keep going through and find out which one. That'll be a burden, because then, like, yeah, that takes time and you can get killed and whatnot. But, you know, I think that they should consider making this game also releasing this game to America and Europe and the rest of the world, because, and charge a subscription to everybody, a fair subscription. Like, don't charge Americans, you know, a lot more than Chinese people. Don't, you know, I honestly think a lot of people would be happy with this game. Like, it looks very balanced, it looks very good, it looks like a great mesh of maps and stuff, because I know a lot of people hate certain maps. Like, I hate, you know, Crisis on Black Ops 1, I hate Express and Drone on Black Ops 2, you know, and I hate Downturn on Modern Warfare 3. So I think this would be like a really good thing. So anyway, like, comment, subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Twitter, Papa Druids, and have a great day, guys.